Jerome, the new hero, he cannot crit. But is he impressive? Let's test him out. Hello everyone, this is Shinobi once again with another Awaken Cure setup video. So yeah, this is once again a testing video of the new hero. So we have got Jerome. Of course, I got a personal copy of Jerome as well, okay? It's not that I'm just using a test copy. I was lucky enough to get that, get Jerome as my second copy, meaning, you know, as my actual original copy. That's here, yeah, in the 2x summon. That is on the 1+1 summon. I got him as well. So overall, what do I think about Jerome? We will be looking at that in this video. Is he impressive? Can he replace any new heroes? Or yeah, is he just one of the additional heroes that we can use in-game for certain contents? And then, you know, if you do not have other heroes, you can replace him and use him instead. So that's what we are going to look at in this video. At the same time, I also have to declare the giveaway winners. So they are there in this video. We will check out the giveaway winners and then move on to the video testing Jerome. Alright, so just like last time, we are going to do a random selection of comments and let's see who won the giveaway. So that's the YouTube URL. I'll just get the comments that are there. So let's do the raffle pick. I have filtered out duplicate names. So let's do the raffle pick and see. Oh, why am I doing only one? I need 10, right? It's not good. All right. Let's go for 10 and see how many are there. So we got Kildashius, Alice Kiss, Jason Werner. I don't know, that's a Russian name, so I can't read it. Fauzi, then Optic Gamer, Artbird, Yukio Sam, Patmaker, Mustang, Cobra. Yeah, so these are the winners of the giveaway this time. I will be contacting you on YouTube to get your in-game name if you have already not given the in-game name. For those who have already given me the in-game name in their comments, I will be giving them the giveaway tomorrow. This is so that you get enough time for you to, you know that you are the winner of the giveaway, and you'll be checking the comments. So that will be given on Monday UTC when the game resets after the Monday UTC, right? So you'll be getting it tomorrow, right? So let's continue with the video. So let's get back to the video and check out Jerome. So I'll first start by testing him out in the arena to see if he is any good in arena or not, right? So I'm using this kind of a team over here, full auto mode, to see how Jerome's AI is going to function and also see how good he's going to hit. Okay, is he going to use his ultimate and in such a way that I will be getting some benefit out of him? So let's go out. Oh, one shot, 42,000 damage. That's impressive. That's impressive. But then yeah, I'm also stunned. Okay, I've got my Dark Nicholas. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, am I going to one-shot them? Yeah, my Dark Nicholas is good enough to deal with that, okay? I'm anyhow only in Platinum 4, not in those top tier. Let's continue with testing out Jerome and see what happens. Where's the next one? Okay, we got the same thing over here. Almost the same team. Okay, let's go and see how good this one is going to be. All right, at least I was able to take out those buffs. Oh, why did he go and hit her? He should have gone and hit either Natalie or, you know, Baron. But yeah, he doesn't automatically select the one that he needs to do, because he's a, well, anyway, he's gone against a weak affinity, so that's there. So I'm not really worried about that part. At least he went against the weak affinity, but I would in auto prefer to go against people who are like having the highest attack rather than the one that is like, you know, a Lego, and because they are weak affinity Lego, we should go after it. Okay, anyway, so overall in arena, you can see that he's completely ignoring the defense. I don't know if it's completely, because he's doing a lot of damage. Okay, so he's certainly doing a lot of damage over there. 42,000 damage, non-crit damage, which means that it doesn't matter if you're weak or strong affinity, you're still going to do that damage on that specific hero. So yeah, so overall, he got stunned. That's sad. I want to showcase Jerome, not my Sir Nick, not my Nicholas. Okay, but anyway, what's happened, what's done is done. So let's see. It's of no use. I'm going to lose this one. Anyway, let's go out of this and test him out somewhere else. Come on, I don't have all the time in the world. I need to get a short video. I've got to test him in 2 other places as well. All right, so let's go against this one. Let's see, because they're going to have massive amount of defense because of Atara over there, right? So they're going to get that 20% defense from Atara. So let's see what kind of damage he can place over here. All right, they're not really strong build. Atara, 61,000 hit on Atara. That's massive. So Atara got one shot because she has got defense, and he's like, I don't care what kind of defense you have. All right, anyway, let's see what kind of damage he can deal. It seems like, because he's a single target hero, there's nothing that we can do about the kind of damage that he can deal. He can only one-shot one hero, so if you are doing in auto, it's going to be one of the weak affinity, and it may not be the desirable kind of hero that you want to, one-shot. So it's better that, you do it on manual, and then, you select the hero that you want to one-shot, and then you can go ahead and deal with it, right? So let's go ahead and see, check, why am I in auto over here? I need to get it in manual. All right, let's go ahead and see how this one is going to go, okay? Oh, I should have used my defense down on everybody, but anyway, that doesn't matter. Because in any case, my Jerome is going to completely ignore the defense. So let's go and take out this Light Virgil, 45,000 damage, and Light Virgil is out of the picture. Let's go ahead and taunt her and see what happens. Nothing much. She just cleansed everybody. Okay, so let's go and give my Jerome a bonus turn and try and go against her. Again, 23,000 HP, one-shot Atara. So overall, if I would say that, on a manual sense, Jerome is certainly dealing quite a lot of damage, because he's not dealing any crit damage, right? He's just dealing a non-crit damage, and he's ignoring defense if he has got his buff on him. So basically, his trait is very, very helpful in dealing single target damage. That's there for it, okay? And if you look at my Jerome, he's not like extremely well-built kind of Jerome. He's not very powerful. He's just like non-booked, ascended. He doesn't have any ascension on him. He doesn't have any books on him. The only thing that is there is that he has got some good gear on him. Okay, so if you will check out his gear, let's just look at his stats. 6,400 attack, 204 speed. I gave him this kind of speed. I can certainly give him a little bit more higher attack, but since I wanted to test him out in Rift of Chaos as well, so I gave him 204 speed, and that's the same gear that I'm going to use throughout my testing. No, I don't care about crit rate or crit damage. That just comes in. If I can give resistance, I'll certainly give him as much resistance as possible. 100 and above resistance in Rift of Chaos or in other areas would be really, really good. A lot of attack, speed. Those are the two things that I'm highly concentrating on, and then a little bit more HP and defense as much as possible so that he can survive. So that's the Jerome that I have. I've got him on speed set and warrior set. I wish I had better gear to give him, a little bit more better speed and better attack, but this is my Jerome. Okay, this is what I have built him as far as these gears are concerned: attack percent, health percent, and attack percent. So that's all. I'm not bothering about crit damage or anything, so give him as much attack as possible. That's it. That's all that you have to worry about. as far as his damage is concerned. Defense and HP would be required for him to survive a little bit longer, and of course you need speed if you're planning to go on Rift of Chaos using him. So let's test him out in other areas as well. So obviously, because Jerome is a wood hero, I'm going to test him out in areas where his affinity would be beneficial or would be neutral. So Tulpa, let's look at Tulpa. And also because Tulpa has takes on himself some defense up on himself, which will be really, really good when you are looking at Jerome's trait. And I'm glad that Ace recognized that you need to ensure that Jerome is able to deal enough damage, and they buffed him up immediately. They improved his stats from 150%. His ultimate was dealing only 150% damage, which they buffed up to 180%. But I also wish that Ace would also take a second look on his attack stat. His attack stat is pretty low compared to a Lego. So I would say that at S tier, he should be at the top end of the S tier, so that he's anyhow not dealing any crit damage, so his attack stat should be really, really high. So they need to take a second look on that and ensure that his attack stat is coming at the higher end of the S tier heroes. So you can see over here, he's dealing massive amount of damage, even though he's not doing any crit damage. That's because of the attack stat that he has and his trait, So I do like the way this hero has been designed, even though I'm not really happy. I think like instead of 180, it should be around 200, but maybe they are looking at the balancing aspect of the hero once you have booked him and ascended him. But yet I would say that a little bit more of damage on him would be really, really good. Give him a, say, suppose 200 to 300 more base attack. That would go a long way in ensuring that he is going to be there as a single target nuker, and who doesn't have to worry about any kind of elemental advantage or disadvantage. So you can see that he's dealing very, very good damage. And if you look at the overall battle report at the end of this run, you will see that his damage has been really massive. So basically, even though he's not a crit hero, he is well designed to do his job, and I'm glad that Ace did buff him up. Otherwise, he would have been very, very lackluster. So when I tested him out on day one, it was like, he's not dealing the kind of damage that I'm expecting from him. So you can see here, he dealt more damage than Rosalie, even though my Rosalie is fully booked. My Rosalie has got 15 books on her. She's Ascension 4, and she's got an Assassin set. Okay? That's what my Rosalie has. And yet, Jerome dealt more damage than Rosalie. So I would say that as a single target nuker, certainly he is there at that higher tier, at a good tier. Would I be building him up? Just if I do not have any other heroes, maybe I would. I'll certainly be building him up if I do not have other single target nukers. And if am I going to use him against bosses? Yes, most certainly I'll be using him against bosses. Do I have to worry about Tulpa? I don't have to worry about Tulpa anymore. You can see that he can deal Tulpa very well, and as much as I book him or find him better gear or give him more ascension, he's going to deal more damage, and so I'm pretty happy with him. Let's check him out in Rift of Chaos and see how well he's going to do there. So in Rift of Chaos, I'm going to test him out against the Arctic Goliath, stage 3. So let's go ahead and check out what kind of damage he can deal, whether he's able to survive the boss or not, because he has got his own survivability, his own heals on him, and because he's also going to take lesser damage in certain scenarios. I think like he is a really good hero to handle situations like these, right? The only reason I'm not going higher is because I need some better gears to give me some more speed on my Jacosta and on my Rachel, and then I will be going higher using this kind of team. So I just need to find a little bit better gear. But as of now, at stage 3, this team is working 100% and they're doing really good. And what kind of damage is Jerome dealing? Even though he's doing an absolutely non-crit damage, and thanks to the new buff that was done by Ace I think yesterday or day before yesterday, as soon as they saw testing videos of Jerome, they were like, oh, this guy needs more buff, and they gave him a little bit more buff such that he's able to deal a little bit more damage, which is good. Which is really good. That's what they should be doing, especially on Lego heroes, right? If you're comparing Jerome with other epic heroes that can do single target damage, I think like he is there along with them. Now you have to understand, the epic heroes I'm talking about are fully booked, fully ascended, and it's then that they are doing a comparative damage to that of Jerome. Okay, so we have to look at that comparison also, where you are looking at the scenario where the epic heroes and legendary heroes are concerned. Now Jerome's damage is based on non-ascension, no books, 0 books, 0 ascension. Okay, so if you're booking him and if you're giving him ascension, he's certainly going to deal more damage, right? So what I believe is that if a legendary hero is not able to deal comparative damage to that of an epic hero who is fully booked and fully ascended, then that legendary hero should be in the vault. Okay, but he's not there. You can certainly take Jerome out of the vault and use him. Is he going to be the best out there? Certainly not. Okay, but is he going to be useful? Certainly yes. All right, so he's there at the S tier kind of single target nukers because he doesn't have to worry about affinity, because he's anyhow not going to crit. So all his damage, because it's non-crit damage, you don't have to worry about him going against stronger affinity. And yeah, you don't have to worry about anything else other than giving him attack, speed, and a little bit of survivability. And that's why it's much more easier to deal with Jerome than with other heroes. My Jacosta, she died here. That's fine. I think I should be fine. I should be able to finish this off without that. But in any case, so what we are looking at over here is Jerome's ability to, deal with bosses and still be useful. Right, so I'm happy with the design of the hero. I'm quite happy with the way he is doing his stuff, and the damage he's dealing. I have no problem with that. I have absolutely no problem with that. Whether he can be improved, certainly I would say that he needs maybe 100 or 150 more attack on his base attack, so that he can be really there at the top end of the single target nukers. So if you look at the battle report over here, you can see that he had dealt 432,000 damage, whereas Rachel dealt 319,000 damage. So comparatively, he has done really, really good, as his single target damage and his trait is really helping him out in ignoring all those defense and also dealing those additional damage. So what do I think of Jerome? I think he is there at either at the lower tier or at the mid tier of the mid range or lower range of the S tier single target nukers, and because he has got his own survivability, his own taking less damage and also dealing more damage and also healing himself up. I think like he is there as a good option for you to use as a single target nuker. Whether single target nukers are useful everywhere in the game? No. There are certain ranges where you can use single target nukers, and Jerome certainly fits the bill. And so I think like he's an okay hero, an average hero that you can use if required. And it's not something that you need to keep in the vault, just like my Testament and Fenrich, okay? You have seen my summons. They're going to be there in the vault. But as far as Jerome is concerned, I have an actual copy of him. Not the test copy, but the actual copy, which I got from 1+1 Summons. I did that later on when I was doing my own summons. I got him. All right, so I got him, so I have no problem, and I'm going to build him up and use him in Tulpa and also in Rift of Chaos. Let me know what you think about Jerome. Are you going to use him? What do you think he needs to be, to be a little bit more better than what he is right now? Comment on this video. I would like to hear from you. So until next time, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. Shinobi out.